As Muslims, we offer 5 daily prayers. The first prayer we offer, we call it Fajr, the morning prayer. And nowadays it takes place at 6:30. So Saturday, early morning, we came in, we led the prayer, but immediately after the prayer, the president of Tracy Islamic Center, he was around the building, and he told me, there is something I'd like to show to you. So we went to the front door, and we found like the leftover of broken glasses for what classified after that as Molotov cocktail. And immediately we did like consultation together, and we said we have to report it to the police. And he called the authorities. That was around 8 o'clock in the morning last Saturday. And from now on, we are dealing together to figure it out what happened exactly and why that happened, and if they also can trace or find who did it and what is the motivation behind it. The way we received it, like any other person, got shocked at the first. Then we asked it ourselves, why Islamic Center, and why our Islamic Center in particular. But later on, I think the outcome of it was much better than what we expected, because it was an opportunity for our community to be strengthened. It was a chance for us to confirm our trust in the authorities, the way they dealt with it and the way they supported us. And also it was a way for our relatives and neighbors to show their loyalties to our Islamic Center and to our community as well. As a believer, there is a wisdom behind everything. So that incident took place right now, there is definitely a wisdom behind it. And as I mentioned earlier, it is an opportunity for us to announce for everybody, especially in our locality, that the Islamic Center of Tracy does not an organization for terrorism. It is actually a place to teach the religion of Islam. And if anybody has any negative attitude about Islam or a misunderstanding idea, we say our doors are always open from early morning to late night, and we would love to entertain people from other faiths, and it is our pleasure to answer the questions of the non-Muslims. As I say, Islamic Center is not only serving the Muslim community of Tracy or the passing by Muslim brothers and sisters, but it is for everybody. And instead of learning about Islam or forming your idea from the point of view of a non-Muslim, why don't you come to the Islamic Center and try to figure out the reality by yourself? So if we offer you something nice and good, why don't you accept it? And if it is awful, at least you confirm what you have heard. The call for tribalism is always awful and evil. And whoever called for it, he might have fans for a short period of time, but he will never have fans for long term. We are a part of the American fabric. We cannot be excluded or neglected. So I call for those who call for tribalism, please stop tearing out the American fabric. And instead of calling for division, why shouldn't we call for unity? And religion shouldn't be a way for hatred or dividing or uniting our communities, but it should be actually a way for being together for the good of us all humans in general, and for Americans in particular. Variety of religion should be a way of our strength, not a way of our weakness. And in Islam, as well in the Constitution, the freedom of the religion is a right for everybody. Everyone has the right to practice whatever he wants, as long he does not extend his hand with harm to anybody else. And let me tell you something else. In Islam, variety of religion is God's will, because He is extremely powerful. He can make all the people believe in Him the way He wants. But we are not angels, as well we are not animals. We are humans. We have the minds to believe or not to believe. It is our free will. Yes, nobody can judge me today for anything except my acts, but on the day of judgment as a believer, God will hold us accountable for the choice He granted us.